there, good morning. It's Doug Leadbeatter here, and we're going to put a little video together on our concrete fence posts. We get asked a lot, what do you do when the ground's hard? Well, what we've got here is a piece of old bitumen road in the Northern Rivers. It hadn't been used for 15, 20 years, but it's all bitumen. If you watch what I'm doing here, I'll just scrape a bit of this grass off and you'll be able to see that it's a solid old piece of highway. See here, this is highway bitumen. We're going to put a post in here just to show you what these things can do. About 14 inches. The borer won't go any further. It's hitting company there that's obviously got cement mixed with the gravel. So we're going to have a go and see if we can drive the fence post through it. What we're going to do here, we've driven down with the borer over here to the point where I can't get it to go anymore. It's lifting the back of the trailer up, and that's 2 ton and running out of hydraulic pressure to turn it. And it's a powerful little driver, like this Smith driver. If you have a look at this driver here, made by J. Smith in northern New South Wales, totally Australian made, and they were the ones that originally invented the post driver back in the late 50s, early 60s. And this machine in its simplicity is still a powerful machine for digging this sort of hard ground. So we've reached a point where it's too hard. We're going to try and see if the post goes in. We may well have a failure because it's very, very tough. We'll see how we go. That has punched through whatever I couldn't bore through there. That's punched through it into the underbelly of the road, and that's a post there. Now totally in, and you can see the flexibility in the post there. That post is flexing. That's the pre-stress. It's in the post that allows it to flex like that in very hard conditions. So I'll leave it at that, and we'll pull forward so we can have a bit of a look at the road surrounding here, so that you really understand I'm in the middle of a 60, 70-year-old piece of highway, main road type stuff. Thank you. What we've shown here is that even in the hardest of grounds, with a pilot hole to start them off, you can bash through. Now we've pulled this post out of the ground, partly, and I'm going to just lift the rest out by hand, but I want to show those who are interested, this is how, if you have to pull a post out, you put a pipe through, a bar through. In this case it's a breaker bar. You put him through the bottom hole. There he is there, a standard, heavy duty breaker bar. And then put a chain or a strap around that, and you can pull it out. And what we've got here is some damage to the very bottom of the post. As you can see, I'll wash it off here. What you've got here, this is the bottom of the post where it was driving in through the hard rock. You can see what's happened there, and here's the post itself, still in good order from top to bottom. You can see there where we lifted on the bar pretty hard to get that to come out, and here's the top where we bashed through. You can see the two wires there and there, the reinforcement. That's the only damage to the post for all that hard drive. And so once again, it's a successful day. And before I leave, I must talk about this driver again. This driver here, made by J Smith Engineering, the original post driver manufacturer in Australia, where they were built by Johnny Smith in late 50s, very early 60s, still capable of drilling and driving in the hardest of conditions. So remember that name when you go to buy a machine. 12 to 13,000 bucks gets you the whole deal. Driver, borer, the whole box and dice. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, when you buy your concrete posts, buy them from Concrete Posts and Pickets. We are known as the tough post, and you've been able to see why. Thank you.